usually do the invocation. Just kidding.
Oh. I had to do one yesterday.
You can do the benediction now. Good morning and welcome to the Lebanon County Prison Board meeting for January 19th. And we'll begin by asking for approval of the minutes of our December 15th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. So moved. We'll go on to reports, and we'll start with Warden.
Good morning. I just wanted to give the prison board an update. Due to what's going on in the world with COVID, we've been operating on a security operational COVID rolling lockdown at different points within the facility. The incarcerated population, they get a free phone call from GTL once a week, and then the facility is providing them one free phone call a week because they're not getting visits, etc., just to try and help ease the anxiety and the tension that's going on in the facility. We will reevaluate that second call come February 14th once we see what the numbers of COVID look like. I wanted to bring to the board's attention something that is relatively important to me as the warden, but I want to share with you as the prison board, the commissioners, and just the community. On December 23rd, we had some people step to the plate in what was a life-saving scenario. So I'd just like to read a letter that I'm addressing to the board because I would like the staff to be acknowledged for a job well done. Correctional facilities across America currently are facing staffing shortages and adapting to the ever-changing characteristics of this COVID virus and its variants. Despite the complications that make a career in corrections more difficult, LCCF and Prime Care have still kept up with their training, and staff have been collaborating to get the job done. A medical incident on December 23rd, 2021, right here at the Lebanon County Correctional Facility, providing an illustration as to just how dangerous and difficult their jobs can be. On December 23rd, LCCF experienced numerous medical backups within the facility. Prime Care and correctional staff went beyond what a normal operation day should look like in corrections to save lives. There were 3 medical concerns that arose, and out of that investigation, an officer experienced a medical emergency. Correction personnel identified the active medical emergencies, summoned for the medical backup, and corrections and Prime Care medical personnel triaged into 2 teams that were able to perform CPR and first aid training to revive the individuals and have them ready for transport to a local hospital. All staff work collectively as a team to save lives, protect each other, the incarcerated population, and the institution. Saying thank you does not seem like nearly enough. I'm asking that they be acknowledged by way of a letter of commendation. I'm asking that this occur today during the prison board. Obviously, due to staffing, we couldn't bring everybody with. I'd like to acknowledge the Prime Care medical staff, Kelly Snyder, Rebecca Sweet, Michelle Golemboski, Kevin France, Amanda Gulliver, Arlene McHale, Madeline Sweatlock, and Sierra Billheimer. Correctional staff, Sergeant Hawker, Sergeant Gibson, Sergeant Batasius, Lance Corporal Farmer, Lance Corporal Fierro, Private First Class Anderson, Correctional Officers Reyes, Matos, Modernis, Wenrick, Barzinski, Bale, Wolf, Knights, Cons, Walsh, Reel, Lopez, and Flynn. I'd also like to acknowledge my fellow administrators, Deputy Warden Knott, Deputy Warden Davis, Captain Meese, and Director of Training Richmond. They all stepped to the plate in various time frames in various ways during the peak of the incident. Everything turned out well. Everybody is alive and breathing and carrying on with their life. I'd also like to thank our CERT team that responded, as well as Chief Briner for the Lebanon City Police Department and K-9 Officer Buck. They were able to provide assistance to the facility. And I'd also like to thank my counterpart from Lancaster, Warden Steenberger. She allowed her Lancaster K-9 unit down to the facility just to help us. And within the county, DES, Bob Dowd and Gary Verner Jr. were both quick to offer us assistance to offer CISM debriefings for any staff or anybody that was in need of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom, would you like to comment on it in terms of, I mean, this is one of those times when we are so grateful to have Prime Care in this relationship that we have. So I just thought maybe you'd want to say it.
I just echo the Warden's comments in accommodation to both sides of the house. It's an exemplary example of how working together can, in very difficult situations, can save lives. share on this occasion that the actions of our two sides helped literally save 4 lives.
Wow. Thank you. Commissioner?
Yes, I want to say thank you to the entire team that you mentioned. What an effort, and we are so blessed to have people who really care about people, no matter their status in life. And to you for your leadership, Tina, for all of the people who just kept it calm and kept it together and got the job done. Kudos to you. We are so proud and grateful and thankful for your service to this community.
Thank you, and thank you on behalf of the staff.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Anything else? I did have a question, not related to this,
Yeah.
but tablets, how's that going?
The tablets are going well. They're actually going well because of what we're going through with the security operational COVID lockdown that we've been
Yep.
experiencing. I am in contact with the vendor. They're doing a tablet study. I'm trying to get the facility more tablets to accommodate our need, because as you remember, our facility currently is not at a 1-to-1 ratio. So I will meet back with the vendor hopefully by the end of the month to see if we can acquire more tablets to kind of help with the situation. Staff finds it beneficial because it gives the incarcerated population something to do with not having in-person visits, a little bit of the phone calls, and that visiting really keeps that connection from the community into the facility, and gives them some sense of like they're loved and they're missed.
Thank you. Deputy Warden,
I have nothing to add, Commissioners, unless there's any questions.
anything from treatment?
Nope, nothing to add.
Thanks. Any other reports from anyone regarding the prison board? If not, we look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, thank you. We stand adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks for everything. Tina,
Yes.
excuse me.